Hey buddies, I'm Matt with Bandit Prospecting. Welcome back. We're out early this morning at the river. We're going to load the stuff up, go north to that spot we've been working. I think we're going to run the dredge this morning up there. We're going to try the northern spot of that sandbar, or that gravel bar. I was getting a little bit better gold last time I was here up at that north end, and it's a little more underwater than where I was working where that tire was. So we're going to take the dredge up there, work up there today, and hopefully try to beat the heat. If nothing else, we'll be in the water. So join me. Let's have some fun today. So I got up here and got set up. It took 2 trips up and back to get everything moved up. Worked up quite a sweat just getting here, getting things set up. I have one more tweak to make on the box here, and then I'm gonna go get in the water and start dredging. So I did bring my snorkel and mask. It's not that deep, but I wanted to kind of see in the water, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to see in the water with the water this murky. It's a muddy, dark color. So I apologize. I'm not going to be able to show a lot due to the pump running. It'll make so much noise, but I might grab some footage. Anyway, time to get wet, time to get dirty. Let's find some gold. Okay, I took a break for just a little bit. It's so hard to see where I'm working, but I'm down about 8-10 inches, something like that. A lot of material to run through there. The dredge is working pretty good. I've only had a couple clogs. Again, running this by yourself is a pain because if you get a clog in the hose, then you have to pretty much shut things down, or not completely down, but idle things down, and then come and fix the jam in the hose. So it's going good so far. We're going to keep working this. I think I found a pretty good hole. I need to, now that I'm down a little ways, I need to run another test pan, see if I'm still getting gold, or if I need to make some adjustments, move side to side or something like that. So again, always test, right? So anyway, we're going to run some more. I looked in the box just now. I can't see anything, but I mean, you know, this is flower gold we're finding here. We're not going to find it until we get down to the micro stuff. So anyway, it's going good so far. Stay with me. Let's dredge up some more material. All right, so I took my first break here. I've been running for, well, I guess it's been almost 2 hours. Wow, I didn't think it'd been that long. Almost 2 hours. Here is my tailings pile here. And then here's my plus size material. Taking a look in the box. Can't really see anything. That doesn't surprise me that much, really, with it being all flower gold. Take you back to our spot here. This is where we're working. So I tried to get the snorkel on, or the mask and snorkel on, to get in the water and see if I could see the hole down where I'm working. And man, your hand has to be that far from the mask to be able to see what you're doing. It is, I mean, there's no way you can see down there. So I'm not even going to bother trying to stick the camera down there. We're going to keep working. I just did a test pan. Sorry. Ran the tank dry. Had to fill up with gas. Getting ready to run again. I ran a test pan of the tailings and found absolutely nothing. I loaded that pan up and ran as much material as I could in one pan and found absolutely nothing. Not a speck of gold, anything. I ran a test pan of the hole that we're working in, a little deeper down, still finding 3 to 4 specks of gold in one pan, and that's not even a completely full pan. So we're still on the gold. It's still looking good. We're going to keep running material. hopefully it's stacking up in the box here. Hopefully it's gonna pay off and it's gonna be a good day. So I just did my first clean out, and I panned back the top two mats in the box. The top mat is a rubber mat with riffles, and then the second mat is a carpet. Wow, that's about all I can say right now is wow. I'm finding good gold. I'm finding bigger pieces of gold, which is awesome. So I cleaned everything out, starting back from scratch again, and we're gonna go dig a little more in this hole. Man, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I can actually find a weighable amount of gold out here for once. So it always seems like it never, in one trip, I never can get enough to actually weigh, but the trips combined have weighed up. But everything I caught in the box is in the bucket. It's going to go home with me, and then run the cons through the cleanup sluices and actually get all the gold out of there. We're going to get back to it and put some more material through the box. Okay, so we finally got done running there. I'm starting to pack everything up. I'll go here. Let's walk over. Got to be careful. So that's how deep I dug. To give you an idea, let's just step back. There's the depth that it was. So I definitely dug a few feet down. I'm getting ready to do the cleanup right now. There's my tailings pile. It doesn't look like there's much in the box, but when you start cleaning it out, there's a lot more in there than you think. So, all right, we're gonna get this cleaned out and then finish packing up, and then make the couple trips back to the truck and the kayak. Okay, so we're back at the house. We're gonna run through the cons tonight, see if we found any gold on that trip up dredging in the river. I've already panned back the plus kitchen strainer size, and I did not find any gold in any of it. And there is quite a bit of cons left that are minus kitchen strainer size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that through the Boss cleanup sluice, at least knock some of the concentrates down to get a better handle on it, and then we'll see. I'm either going to run it through a finishing sluice or just pan it back. It kind of depends on how much is left. So we'll run through this and see what we can find. So I will admit that I had a little accident, not in my pants this time, but right as I started spooning stuff into the cleanup sluice, I took my mind off of what I was doing, and the pan that had the concentrates in it might have fallen off the table. Now, I was lucky enough that it wasn't, the dirt was, or the sand was still pretty wet, pretty damp, not soaking wet, but it was still wet that it did kind of clump together. I was able to scoop the greatest majority of it up and go ahead and finish running it through the cleanup sluice. But then I also went ahead and got a broom and swept up what was left on the ground, and I did pan that back, and there was about six little pieces of flower gold that I would have lost in there. So, okay, we're gonna clean out the dream mat here from the Big Buddy cleanup sluice. I do see a couple pieces of gold in there. Okay. Rinse that down. We're going to pan the concentrates that came from the Big Buddy cleanup sluice and hope for some good gold. Okay, so I have all the concentrates from the Big Buddy cleanup sluice. I'm going to pan them back into here. I have high hopes for this, so I am panning this in another pan so that I can specifically run this stuff if I need to a second time. Seeing gold on the outsides already, that's good. My technique as I pan back, piece of gold floating, as I pan back, I don't watch up here necessarily. I watch more in this area right here to see if anything's about ready to come down with the water. And I already see a pile of gold over there in the corner. I'm hoping there's 3 times that much in the middle there. Man, let me tell you, I'm not sure, but that might be the best clean out I've had down at the river. Give you a look there. It may be a weighable amount. I might have finally found a weighable amount. Yeah, I'm pleased about that. I sat in the river for 7 hours to get that. Wow, I'd call that a successful day. I'm really glad that I went back and tried that other spot with the dredge and went deeper. After what I found the last time, I bet that's got to be at least 3, if not 4 times more than what I found in that one spot. So I'm glad I went back and I'm glad I tried that. I will be back up there. I will run some more dirt up there, and I will find some more good golds. Pretty pleased with it. Not really so pleased with dropping it on the floor or on the ground. Wish I wouldn't have done that, but anyway, it was an enjoyable trip, and this time it was worth it. So thanks again for joining me. Like always, I'm glad you came back to watch one of my adventures and share some time with me outdoors. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. That way you'll be notified next time I post one of my adventures, and you can be right there with me. Thanks again, buddy. Come back again. Be safe and heavy pans.